picked up a hitchhiker. We got to driver intros. I hope not, I don't throw him off over here. Sunday. It's race day. We are in the lanes for first round. We got Justin Ashley. We got our comp cams Edelbrock car. They getting a little pulley change at the last minute. They, I don't know what they saw up there. The temperature's about 70 degrees, about 15 mile an hour winds, overcast. Feels really nice out here today. I just heard the first pair go down. Sound like they both made it, so ought to be good. Just got back from first round, had Justin Ashley, like I said. Clay was 56 on the tree. Justin Ashley was like 34 on the tree. Clay went 371. Justin Ashley went 373. Clay gets beat on a hole shot by 1/1000th of a second. Racing is stupid. Alright guys, I done calmed down a little bit from a while ago when you saw me because, 1,000. So, y'all know how we do it here. We're going to show some highlight. We're on the way back home. I'm not driving, clearly. I have no steering wheel. I got my sister over here, Tracy, driving. Thank God for Tracy, because she allows me to sit over here and do what I'm doing. Got my janky studio, so we're going to just make it work. Highlights, all the categories, first and second round. Then we're going to go over semis. But the highlights for Top Fuel that I want to show you is Julie Natas. You know, I told you she made her debut yesterday against Tony, was it Tony Stewart or Schumacher? It was Schumacher and then Tony Stewart versus Sean Reed.
Against the winningest driver ever, Tony Schumacher. Welcome to Top Fuel. Whoa, both of them have to pedal it. Oh, Tony got away with it. 435, 303 miles an hour, and Julie will be thinking about that for a long, long time. Watch again. At the hit of the gas, they're separated by 9 thou. Julie's car really shook right there. She's out of it. Tony's out of it. Pedals it. Julie realizes I'm still in the race. Gets back after it. A little too little. A little too late. Is Top Fuel right here, right now. Can he get around Reed? .377. Sean Reed beats Tony Stewart's 375 by, wait for it, .0001. 1/10,000th of a second. Sean Reed on a hole shot.
All right, so on Julie and Tony's run, Julie just got her a good taste of that pedal, but I mean, to me, she did what she should have did because she's never pedaled a Top Fuel car, I'm sure. So she had to let it settle, and she didn't want to crash, basically, and she did fine. So got a good taste of that, and then I'm over here crying because Clay lost by 1 thou. Well, Tony Stewart lost by 10 1/1000. 0.0001. So anyway, funny car. Highlights on them: Chad Green versus Dale Creasy Jr.
And we're ready to go. Chad Green, that's it. Run order determined by performance. They were second. Austin went first. They said, we'll take it right behind them. .393, 305, and that baby is on fire down in the shutdown area. A big fireball down there for Chad Green as it lit up about 900 feet. He got the chutes out, trying to get it to a stop. The safety Safari converging down there. 3.933 for the win. You can see the hatch is open and Chad is climbing out. But that thing went ka-woof. Take another look on the Play NHRA replay. Right there for Creasy, the race is over. Chad Green obviously does not know that. He's got a cylinder out there. It's dancing, it's moving, a couple of cylinders out. After the chutes came out, that thing lit up. You can see that the blower's setting sideways, but didn't see a ka-pop, ka-bang, ka-boom. Just a woof as it lit on fire, and right now it is kind of skating around in its own oil. And
Pro Stock car, I really didn't have any. The main contenders in the points won. Dallas won, Erica won, Greg won, so nothing on them. But Pro Stock Motorcycle, I did have one. Hector Arana Jr. versus Steve Johnson.
Like the biggest power sport motorcycle dealer. And I don't know, within what, 6,000 miles or something like that? Whoa, check it out. Hector blew the tire off and got away with it. Oh, man. When's the last time somebody had a 1:24.60 foot time in Pro Stock Motorcycle and won the round?
In Pro Mods yesterday, I forgot to mention that Ken Cartuccio, the one that's coming in as #1 in points, did not qualify. So, and you know, last week Travis Harvey drove for Khaled Alabalushi. I never can say that. So he went from 11th to 2nd with Travis winning in his car last week. So this week, #1 point is not in the race. Make a big move, Khaled, because this is your chance. So we're gonna see. I got my highlights for them for Pro Mod is Shelton versus Lyle Barnett, and then I'll show you Khaled's run versus Justin Bond.
Should. Lyle, Stevie Fast, Courtney Enders, Podcast Entertainment. Hang on, Stan. Wow, where was that thing going? Stan turned the Mustang loose, and that thing turned left so hard it should have had a blinker on. And he's going to win it. The tree, 581 on the track, and now goes home. Stan Shelton, 013, 581. That thing hung a left. Absolutely spectacular. Final pair, second round. Mason Wright awaits. Belushi's car broke as soon as he cut it loose. And Justin Bond didn't want to break out. 676, 150 miles an hour.
All right, second round for Top Fuel. I'm going to show Justin Ashley versus Sean Langdon, and then Antron Brown versus Tony Schumacher. And then the other pairs that I'm not going to show, Torrance took out Zizzo, and then Sean Reed took out Brittany.
Langdon, left side, turns on the scoreboard. He'll make a move in the points. If Justin does it, he'll put a little distance between himself and the rest. At least the guys that are behind him. .372 beat 373. Justin Ashley for the win. They're ready. How about it? 374 beats 375. Antron Brown is a spectator. Tony Schumacher for the win. They're 8 thou apart in reaction time. They were glued together down the racetrack. Antron's car looked like it quit before the finish line. Just look at the speed. The point leader is out.
And in funny car, Austin Prock versus Bob Tasker.
But I think it's the best you got. Kablooey for Austin Prock. And he wins it. 388, 316 miles an hour, and kablooey at the finish line. Tasker goes 390. The speed obviously is incorrect down there. Austin's got that Camaro safely stopped, and he is out the top of it. Margin of victory, 11 thousandths of a second. Tasker moved first. Prock had the better race car. Why not? He's had the better race car for the last couple of months. Safety Safari right there on the scene. Watch this again. Tasker took a second qualifying. He's well within, or staging. He's well within his rights to do that. Austin looked like, man, a cylinder out there, and then that thing kablooied right in the lights. But Austin Prock, 3.884 for the win. 316 miles an hour, 3.907. And that is a AAA ball of fire right there at the finish line stripe.
So not only does Austin Prock blow up, win the round, he also gets lane choice in the process. So only Austin Prock got that S on. Pro Stock car didn't really have nothing. Aaron beat Hartford. Aaron Stanfield beat Matt Hartford. Dallas Glenn beat Mason McGahey. Greg Anderson beat Jay Coughlin. And then Erica beat Eric Latino. And Pro Stock Motorcycle was so crazy, I got 3 runs to show you. Hector Arana versus Angie Smith. Chase Van Sant versus Richard Gadsden, and then Gino Scally versus Matt Smith. And on the last pair, I'm not going to show it, but it was Gage over John Hall.
Because if you have to lean a Pro Stock motorcycle, you're costing yourself ET. You know you're going to steer in the other car a little bit. Hector dropped a 001, and he holds on 687. Angie Smith runs 684 at 197. 044 on the tree. Richard Gadsden, Chase Van Sant. CVS. The Trick Tools over here on the right side. Whoa, and he drops a 006 on the tree. Is that going to be enough to hold off Gadsden? It is. On a little baby hole shot, 6.887 beats 6.880. CVS 006, 6.887, and that's a winner. Six-time world champion, Matt Smith, who's trying to go for 7. They blank in the bulb. How about an 014 reaction time for Gino? This is going to be the whole shot round of Pro Stock motorcycle. 699 beats 698 on a whole shot. Gino was 014, Matt 098.
All right, let's get to some semis. Pro Mod is going to be Jordan Lasik versus Stan Shelton, and Justin Bond versus Mason Wright.
There goes Gino, the Giant Killer. That should be a t-shirt. Oh, come on. 584 for the win for Stan Shelton. He's going on. Stan Shelton had an 011 reaction time and left second. Jordan was 001, and then the car let him down. Right in the right lane. With the roots. You just can't make this stuff up. The number 16 qualifier will run for the trophy. Mason Wright, 574, 249 miles an hour. After the last pair was 001 to 11 on the tree. How about 70 to 80?
Pro Stock motorcycle semis is going to be Chase Van Sant versus Gino Scally, and Gage Herrera versus Hector Arana Jr.
Gino. For Chase Van Sant, he was the guy earlier in the year that broke the Gage win streak, and all of a sudden, Pro Stock motorcycle doesn't seem like quite a runaway anymore, does it? Van Sant first to move, and first to the stripe, 693 to a 694. Two thou the difference on the tree. 200 the difference at the stripe. 6.813, 197 Gage Herrera. Motul in the final. Hector goes 683, 196. Another solid run.
Pro Stock car is going to be Dallas Glenn versus Greg Anderson, and Erica Enders versus Aaron Stanfield.
World didn't know if he'd ever get a chance to drive. He's in the rad car right now. Chance to win a championship. He can keep it going. Both rattle the tires a little bit. 100th off the mark for Dallas Glenn. Finish line. Dallas Glenn 6.604. Greg goes 6.613. Richard Freeman stands right in the middle. And he's going to let his two drivers determine it. Reaction time could be the key. Erica wads up the tire, and Aaron Stanfield drives to the final. 6.602, 206.92. Erica, like Greg, was 029 on the tree. That's solid. Erica, like Greg, left second.
And funny car, Austin Prock gets it back up there to face Jack Beckman and Ron Capps versus Blake Alexander.
Keep his unbelievable streak going, or will fast Jack Beckman be the one to bring it to an end? For Prock, the streak is over. For Beckman, he's in the final round. 387, 322 miles an hour. Austin Prock goes up into smoke, and something with that car was not right on the burnout. Toyota on the left side says Napa. A Mustang on the right side says Pronto. This time it's Blake Alexander that pulls the tire loose, and it's going to be a 386 at 325.
Top fuel. Tony Schumacher versus Sean Reed, and Steve Torrence versus Justin Ashley.
And the guy on the right side just, whoa, a double bulb. Sean Reed goes in and goes bang, bang, and then he wasn't ready. 372, 323 miles an hour, Tony Schumacher. Sean Reed double bulbed when he rolled in. I know he didn't mean to do that for the countdown. This year, they planned a little differently. And they think they're ready. Steve Torrence, left. Justin Ashley, right. The number 13 qualifier is Justin. He don't care. Justin Ashley had about an hour and a half advantage on the starting line. And the thing went out there and went, puh.
We made it to the finals. Promont.
Over to the lumberman out of North Carolina left. The businessman out of Texas. Shelton crushes a tree, but the car drives left. Oh, and he holds on. 578 for the win to a 580.
Pro Stock Motorcycle, Gage Herrera versus Chase Van Zandt.
To this, Chase is not intimidated, but Gage has a really fast motorcycle. Small advantage, Chase Van Zandt. Not enough. 6.805, 198 miles an hour. Gage for the win. Chase goes 686 at 195 miles an hour. Chase was quicker on the tree by a smidge. Gage was quicker down the track by a sizable amount.
Pro Stock Car, Dallas Glenn versus Aaron Stanfield.
To back and stretch his point lead out to like around it. Dallas and Aaron coming at you. Final two in Pro Stock. Get used to it. You're going to see a lot of this the next few weeks. Dallas Glenn with an 010 light. And he wins it. 6:57, 207. Aaron Stanfield, 6:58, 206. An 010 reaction time for Dallas. An 039 for Aaron. Dallas goes back to back. And for
Funny car, the one we've been waiting on, Jack Beckman versus Ryan Capps.
Capps. Last run of the week. Jack Beckman wins it. 385 to a 388. Capps goes 3.882 at 329.
Top fuel, Tony Schumacher versus Steve Torrence.
For a trophy. Pretty good final round, wouldn't you say, Tony? 3.718, 329 from the number 2 qualifier to the winner's circle. Steve Torrence, an 036 reaction time. He was out there, but the Capco machine just couldn't quite hold on. 376, 316 miles an hour. 1 hun at the stripe. That's what it looked like.
All right, St. Louis is in the books. Stan Shelton brings on his first, did I say brings home his first Wally in Pro Mod, so that was cool to see. He was driving that thing too. He was driving it against Lyle too. That's why I showed that run. Gage finds his way back in the winner's circle. I mean, that didn't take long. Dallas Glenn heads, he took the Wally, and he leaves as the points leader again, so he was really excited about keeping that points lead over Aaron. Jack Beckman, he found his way to the winner's circle, and they said it only took him 4 years. Well, he was gone for 4 years. It only took him 3 races because this is his 3rd one back, so congrats to Beckman, and he got that win for John Force. Tony Schumacher found his way back to the winner's circle. Hadn't seen him there in a while. Winning this gazillion time champ for Joe Maynard. Anyway, all in all, we had fun. Always have fun at a racetrack. It's never a bad day at a racetrack. And I will be back next weekend for no prep. I cannot remember where they are. Do you? Dallas the following weekend. That's all I got. And thank you guys for watching, liking, and subscribing. And if you were on my live earlier today, I don't know what happened. I left with it fine, went to driver intros, then we ended up staying up there because it was time to run. And when I came back after the run, the phone was dead. So I don't know if it just died while I was gone and I just didn't have it hooked up. I don't know. But I'm sorry it died, and we lost, and I was mad. I wasn't mad at Clay, but I was mad. Anyway, thank you guys. Leave me a comment.